Okay. Good evening, Vandals. Whenever we end up airing this, you can see a little thing up there that says that the stream is pre-recorded because we're trying some new stuff out. I'm here with my buddy Sam Newbury.
Hello.
And we're here courting some Overwatch. I don't know why this is deciding to... Give me a second. That means it's probably going to be gainy as shit once again because now it wants to work. There we go. Wait. I wanted it in yellow. Oh, perfect.
Perfect, yeah.
All right, there we go. Okay, now that suddenly should fix the audio issues. We will not find out until we end up launching it back.
Yeah.
And we're pretty much going to be watching it at the same time you are because...
New concept, new ideas.
Concept.
Technical difficulties set us up.
Oh, what the fuck?
But
dude, I'm trying to figure out how to like center us more in frame. Oh, it's because the camera's tilted, that's why. Yeah, great stuff so far. Yeah, look at that.
Jumping into Overwatch.
First varsity game of the season, the official one.
Yes, that's not scrimmage against our JV team.
Did miss the first game, but we won
2-0.
2-0.
Facing the University of Houston today, the Gators.
Yes. Saw some relatively good gameplay from what we were able to see while we were trying to set up
pretty dominant take for our Vandals team.
The rest of the game.
Let's jump into Eichenwald now. Going to be running a hybrid map. Not too sure if Vandals are going to be starting on defense or offense yet. I believe so. Vandals are going to be your blue color, and Gators are going to be the green color. Cass has the setting changed around a bit on Overwatch, so it's not the typical red and blue, but it still works. If you don't mind.
I am trying to figure out why I cannot move.
That might be because
it's not on free cam, and I forgot the settings button.
Press escape.
No, I mean the gameplay HUD. I don't know. Oh, it's just character follow anyway, which is fine. Yeah, all right. We have our players here. The Legion playing Orisa for this matchup. Idiom playing Ana because
not so sure about that.
Not play anything
but I try.
else. Raspberry playing Tracer. Droll playing Reaper. I'm going to assume it's pronounced Droll because I was reminded that the name Droll exists, but if it is just Droll,
I have no clue.
I don't know.
Last but not least, we got Super Snowman. Gonna be running the Baptiste.
Yeah, look at him go.
Starting off on defense this time. Gonna be taking a little bit of a backseat position. Gonna hold the chokehold where the best and main chokehold that the attackers have to run up against. And let's cutting down the Sorissa, able to fade around the way, but Raspberry just gets it right here. Back with a advances towards the point, gonna try to get a back tap going on. Trying to keep teammates alive. Woodway able to pick up Raspberry once again, and Zell takes for Snowman as the kid on top right here. The Legion unit taking on Zell, trying to come back to this. They're in the 22 on point. Sticking up with this strike. He's putting his own, swinging him back, trying to contest the first. Unfortunately, lost flat to the Genji. But it looks like we still have some contesters on point. We could just be feeding and trickling right now. Not a position we want to be in for Overwatch. Looks like contesters are going to regroup and try to stop payload instead of hold the point.
Yeah, might be a very good option at this point, considering it's like they were all pushed off. There wasn't really anything that could do. So there they go. Going for their regroup, repositioning.
Just trying to poke out some damage onto him. ground taken for the Vandals. Scoping out, trying to chip off the damage, not let them make their move towards the payload.
Huge ult.
Off to Lucio, but gets picked off by Jumper Queen in the process. Nano boost ready, but all gets picked off the death loss right there on the Reaper. Very interesting lane position for very position for that tease on the high ground. Raspberry is able to trace the Tracer off, not let him take the 1v1, force the Tracer to get Genji does get coupled, but he misses the same. He's not that they're getting held back right now. Trying to take this takedown, so unfortunately does not work out as the Vandals seem to have lost this team fight, and more payload progression is being done right now. Regroup, waiting for the tank to respawn. That's going to be a big muscle of the match. Ooh, Genji gets purple, kind of a waste of a grenade gas queen right there. Only did my Genji, but could come in handy. Looks like we're just popping up some heals, just charging that nano booster. Nano booster actually already fully so they can play that into this match right here. Alright, Vandals seem to have won this team fight. They're going to hold their ground on this defense point right here. Last stretch of the map. About 4 minutes on the clock still. Could we see a very impressive hold or a very quick cap? Who knows? We're regrouping right now. Legion does pop off, no success on going on right now. Good way back. There seems like the data Let's see what's going on. Oh my goodness. Looks like Vandals are going to pick off one after another as Legion is able to take Zell though. Getting the tank off the battlefield is it's a risky call to go for the tank first, but getting the tank away will give you a bit of an advantage. Running the Junker Queen against the Orisa, interesting matchup. Oh my goodness, draw of Raspberry ends up picking off this Tracer that was trying to flank the backlines. Very impressive move right there. Coming in, looks like we're holding back. Ooh, response over to the Orisa for the Gators too. Gonna run the Orisa mirror match against one another. Super Snowman hiding up in the background, doing his thing like he normally does. This seems to be his good playstyle. Take the high ground, take the back, get that 3-round burst, get those heals out to support your teammate from afar. Makes it much easier to be picked off unless you do get died. Lucio is going to top the beat, but it does not matter for this Tracer. They picked off by Super Snowman. Absolutely love to see it. Legion doing her best right now, trying to figure out what is going on, but we do have a nano wait on it. Picks off Raspberry. Trying to take this Orisa 1v1, but Orisa has too many heals going on. Oh my goodness, drawing idiom pick after pick.
Oh my god.
Orisa and Genji. Oh my goodness, can they do it right here? Oh wow.
Oh.
Massive team fight, massive win for the Vandals. This is already 2 minutes that they've held this point. Insane. Alright, we are going to be regrouping now and get set for the next one.
Hell yeah. That was an amazing wipe right there.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Yes, of course, yeah.
Alright, looks like we do have the respawns coming back. Super Snowman and Raspberry are taking this high ground back spot to support from afar, trip out damage. Oh, swap over to the Bastion for the Gators. Does not seem to be in their favor as Legion is able to pick them off in this first team fight. Orisa trying to push the Orisa. Looks like we're just getting this duking out of armor. Spinning javelins and craziness. Oh, and draw is unfortunately picked off by the swap to the May. Headshot is able to get the mark. Massive spear from the Gators Orisa coming in and knocking Super Snowman back away from his barrier. as they're setting up a little double team with the Soldier and the Baptiste. Oh my goodness, absolutely huge Orisa ult right there. Not finding any success off of it as Idiom is being pushed back and taken to the 1v1. Unfortunately, not winning that right there. However, the rest of the team seems to be picking it up and wiping out the University of Texas. Or
That's
University
another
of Houston,
TK.
Another TK.
That's
insane.
awesome.
Running down the clock is the Vandals right now with about 40 seconds remaining in this round. Could we see a very good hold, very good comeback for this game? In the beginning, the attackers were having very clear advantage, but it seems like Vandals picked it up on their defense spot right here. All right, teams will regroup. This could be potentially our last team fight of the match. A massive purple on the Orisa takes her down top health, but looks like might be getting healed up soon. Oh my goodness, what is going on our screen right there? All right, looks like that's back, a little bit of a lag spike. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, massive death blossom comes in. Oh, picks off Baptiste. Shoot. Oh my goodness. Draw getting picked up.
Going for the ace. Oh my god.
Plays. Team kill. That is the round. Insane comeback for Vandals at this time. Wow.
There's no coming back from that. I feel like even if Houston takes this next round, I'd be too embarrassed. I feel like those don't even count. This is 3 team kills to end off that point. That was
insane.
Insane.
Very strong defense being held right there. Vandals are going to be swapping over to attack now. They did escort the payload pretty far, so it is possible for Houston to come back with a good defense, but if Vandals keep playing like they did last round and they take this same momentum into offense with them, I think we could be seeing another win on this round, but anything is possible. Defense could tighten up for them, and Houston could end up taking the round. So let's kind of take a look at our team comp. Looks like we're running pretty similar, but looks like Raspberry did swap over to the Tracer. If you've seen our JV and Varsity scrims, you would know Raspberry's Tracer is incredible. Absolutely insane tracking, absolutely insane plays off the Tracer.
Well, let's hope this swiftly.
So excited to get to see him play the Tracer in a live game. Super Snowman sticking with the Baptiste. Super Snowman is our team captain, by the way. He was a DPS player for Overwatch last season. We did not stream Overwatch once last season. There was a reason for that. They did not win a single game.
Yeah.
However, started this season, they're looking real strong right now, looking real good. I spoke with Super Snowman earlier today about how he's feeling about this game. He feels confident, he feels ready, he feels excited. And I think that momentum is carrying with the rest of the team right now. Everybody's looking for these, absolutely enjoying. We got new DPS players. Tank player stays the same, and support Super Snowman swap from DPS to support. So our roster has changed up a bit. We're looking a lot stronger than last season too. But it looks like Raspberry is going to be taking the flank onto the high ground, going towards the back, up here, trying to see if he can't find a pig. Junkrat is going to be trying to combat him a bit, make him flee. Not where Raspberry wants to be right now. Okay, recall back to where they were, away. Still poking around in the background, trying to get some pigs. Super Snowman coming in with some massive heals to keep his teammates alive. Oh, we got some critical health teammates right there, but Immortality Field is on. Lucio doing that Lucio thing for the Gators, coming in, Boop and staying on point. Not letting him. Alright, Junkrat on the high ground, gonna be sparing out some damage towards the Vandals. Oh, and swaps for a Mantra to take this time around. However, this first team fight is not going in the Vandals' favor as supports are picked off, and so is the DPS, and there goes the tank, and there goes the other DPS. Yeah, Raspberry seems to have committed a little bit of seppuku to reset this fight, not let them take him out, but take himself out. I'm gonna reset the fight. Gonna charge the point once more, evade this Junkrat spam. And oh my goodness, there's projectiles after projectiles coming through this choke point. Vandals are gonna have a little bit of struggle to come through, but I feel like we can mitigate that damage and absorb it all and push them. It could come into favor. Massive Maywall is going to block draw from the rest of the team and try to, or no, actually not draw, Legion to pick off the tank right there. Here comes Raspberry coming in on the flank on the left side, in their backline to throw out that pulse bomb, not find anybody with it, unfortunately. Saint Dragon could be taking out this Junkrat right now. Junkrat is going to pop tire, but Raspberry picks him off instead. Ooh, and there goes Draw, getting picked off by Zell. Oh, very low health for the Kiriko. Raspberry follows up, and Super Snowman finishes the job. This is looking good for the Vandals. Mayol is on the field, but Gators are going down, Vandals are going up.
I mentioned Braun might have
Another one. Most likely so. Yep, speaking of the Devils, he's at super low health though, and there's numbers advantage for the Vandals. Oh, unfortunate Junkrat spam is going to pick up Raspberry as he tries to get a health pack. Draw coming in, getting a massive 3K. Oh, taken out by that Junkrat passive. Picks off 3 of them on point, so this could be the numbers advantage for the Vandals. Super Snowman lonesome on point, taking a 1v1 to a Kiriko, it looks, or no, a May. Oh, jumping up, May gonna be holding out the ice block. Raspberry coming into assist him. Oh, massive headshot, picks off Alchemist. Sorry.
Using that immortality field at the right moment.
Yes,
Perfect.
absolutely. Keeping himself alive, keeping his teammates alive too. Gonna pop out that health burst. Oh, massive 2 ults. Death Blossom and Pulse Bomb pick off the tank and the DPS, and Vandals have captured the points
take.
with a minute remaining. And Sand all grouped up. Are we going to be seeing this Death Ball comp with a stick on point? I feel like Raspberry is going to be going out on his own to try to get some picks. That is the standard traits of practice. Could make sense, and I do believe that is exactly what's going on right now. Raspberry does seem to be taking a little bit of damage, but not scared, still coming in. Does seem that the Gators are taking the high ground, similar to how the Vandals held defense on this point last time around. Vandals just got to come in, sweep them out, and try to keep pushing that cart. It looks like they're doing that. Raspberry is floating around the back of the map, looking for some picks to try to take as Reaper is forced to flee a team fight, or forced to flee the fight with that Death Blossom, or the massive shield. Oh my goodness, looks like Gators are falling, and they all dove onto poor Idiom, unfortunate. But Super Snowman picks off Wood away. Their soldier player, May is forced to get taken into that ice block to try to heal themselves back up. Getting spammed down by the Orisa, even sitting in the spot point. Oh my goodness, there goes support and a DPS.
So a little bit more on this ROM here.
Master low. Oh my goodness, DPS cleaning house. There goes the Gators.
See, something I can immediately tell between the Gators defense and the Vandals defense is that the Vandals definitely have that a little bit more lockdown. At least like in the point control, the Gators had it a little bit better. Obviously they were able to get from the stall, had a minute left on the clock. But yeah, as we move towards pushing the payload,
Picks off.
yeah, no, it's okay. But as we move on towards like moving the payload and stuff like that, the Gators are definitely falling apart a lot more.
Looks like Vandals are wrecking house in this team fight, but this Lucio is holding on to dear life to stall. Oh, gets 2 boops in that team fight. So Lucio, me and myself, I do love to see it. Unfortunately, it is against people who I'm rooting for right now. Oh my goodness, we got Vandals in deep into this spawn point right now. You're trying not to even let the Gators come out of spawn. Wow. Chipping out some damage. Vandals only got to push the cart a little bit more, and they got 3 minutes to do so to win this round. What are we looking at here? Vandals coming in, super low health, Super Snowman and Idiom doing their job, getting healed back up. Oh my goodness, Raspberry is getting dove by a Reaper. Gonna take this 1v1. Oh, Raspberry is not in the health position. He wants to leave. Oh, but gets cleansed, gets healed up, and Draw is coming into the assist to try to take this Reaper 1v1 personally. Oh, gets picked off by the Junker Queen. Unfortunate. Raspberry keeping himself alive and super low health. Doing his thing. Oh, gets off that blue wall. Oh, unfortunately, Legion goes down at the hands of Reaper. Gonna heal up Raspberry. Looks like the Vandals are regrouping, gonna try to get back together before they attack once more, but Gators are coming in deep to push the Vandals back, not even let them touch the cart right now. We do have a Death Blossom on the field for Reaper. Could we see a massive press Q for play of the game? And if so, it could potentially. Looks like Raspberry's taking it to the back as Legion is trying to 1v1 this tank right now, and they're successfully until that tank does get healed up. Oh, Reaper tries to pop that Death Blossom. Shut down! Love to see it. Kitsune rushes on the field, going to be giving the speed assist to the Vandals right now. We're fighting, we're brawling, we're duking it out. Two lamps on the field. Oh, Super Snowman picks off Zell. What are we looking at? Oh! Surge! Are we gonna see anything? Oh, picks off Lucio for the Legion. Let's go! Super Snowman picks off him off in that Baptiste diff. Oh, and unfortunately, Draw does get dipped by the enemy Reaper. Oh, and
unfortunately, but that makes go down.
But
and
Legion is absolutely insane, taking the damage, not letting them do anything. Oh, get out of here. Oh, never mind. Unfortunately, Legion does fall right there. Oh. Massive push, just a little bit further to go.
Just a little bit, and honestly, enough time to get there. They only have about a couple hundred, like 30 meters to go.
No, 10. They pushed it 36 meters, and they only pushed it 42 meters.
Oh, okay, I read it wrong. That's my bad.
Stay gonna throw out the grenade. Looks like we did get some purples going on into the back line. Draw is forced to flee as he's taking too much damage. Oh, taking off the Reaper. Numbers advantage going in. Love to see it. May is going to be stalling their absolute hardest right now. Might be getting picked off by Draw right here, and maybe not. Junker Queen pushing in deep onto the DPS. Oh, Draw coming in for the assist in this tank fight. Oh my goodness, this is so close right now. What is going on? Super Snowman is going to pop the visor. Oh no, Draw does get picked off. 26 remaining. Idiom picks off the Lucio right now, so numbers are even. Health is low. Oh my goodness, unfortunately, Death Blossom does come out. And there goes the Vandals getting taken out one after the other. We got 10 seconds left onto the clock right now. Can Vandals make it back in time to try to push this final point? It is not looking so. They're coming in. Oh my goodness, Raspberry coming in, able to stall, maybe pick up a little bit of time. Overtime is achieved. Draw comes in onto the point. Do we still have Death Blossom intact? Oh, swap over to the Hammond to try to keep this match alive. Bolts are flying everywhere in favor of the Gators. Draw does get picked off right off the bat. Numbers advantage not looking good for the Vandals right now. And there goes Idiom. Trying to keep this fight alive. We're stalling, we're hoping, we're holding on to the point. Just a little bit further to go. Oh no, there goes Super Snowman, there goes Raspberry. It does look like Gators are going to take this round right here. The Vandals are fighting in overtime. Not gonna make it. Very unfortunate round two. Very close. So the set is now tied 1-1.
Hey, it was a pretty good fight. You know, the Gators definitely pulled out a much stronger defense than I was expecting towards the end there.
Me too. Looks like Vandals did not keep up that same momentum they were last round on defense with that impressive hold, but unfortunately, Gators defense was just a little bit tighter, just held them off that last little bit. They did. There is worth mentioning. There is the respawn advantage for defenders on a map like this in a spot like that.
That's true. So if they're able to pull out the that was, I totally knew what I was doing there, but no, that was definitely an unexpected ending to that game there. I will say, but hey, I'm glad that the Gators have a point now?
Yes, the set is tied 1-1. Vandals, we did not, unfortunately, we did not get the first game on video, but Vandals won on Ilios 2-0, the control point map. And then that was round 2, our hybrid map. And we're going to be diving into round 3 here in a moment. We didn't really get to catch too much of the game either, so we don't have a lot to talk about of round 1.
Yeah.
But it did seem like, from what we did see, Vandals were kind of dominating a good bit. I think the first round they shut them out 100% to 0, and I think the second round was a bit closer, but Vandals still ended up taking it.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't have much to say either right now because again, we didn't see game 1, but
game 2 was close. Game 2 was
like
insane.
It was good.
Yeah, it seemed so.
Yeah. So just trying our best here with this little new setup thing that we have going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, maybe the mic doesn't sound that great, but I think the acoustics in here are a little bit better.
Could be.
It's also quieter in here, so there's just like less opportunities for things that are noisemakers, I guess.
Smash bracket.
Well, it's not even that. Oh my god! Imagine if we were in the room during Overwatch.
Yeah, true.
And it's just Parker and Seabass on mic.
Very true. They do like to get loud. I like to get loud with them, though. If they do something fun, I like getting hyped up with them.
Of course, you gotta support them.
Yeah,
you know?
gotta support them.
Yeah. No, but like for the most part,
the setup seems like a fun idea. It seems cool.
Yeah.
I do like being live. I do like getting to engage with chat. I do like getting to witness everything unfold in front of me too, and see the team's reactions. But I like this. It gives a chance for all teams to kind of get a chance to shine on stream instead of us just streaming one game live and casting that.
That's true.
Gives us a fun opportunity to let other teams get a shine that maybe don't get to go on to Twitch, or just give us longer streams in general too.
Yeah.
Gives more content for you guys. So should be a fun idea in the end.
Yeah.
But it looks like our next round is going to
anyway.
be starting up here in a moment.
Maybe an early transition. I don't know.
Maybe
I don't care.
We'll figure it out.
It's fine.
See if we can get free cam on.
Look at how nice the map is. I wish I could actually fly through and show you, but I don't remember what the buttons are. I took a screenshot. That's great. That's what happens when I just randomly press the camera. No, but I mean, map is still pretty. You can still appreciate it for what it is. At least now we can follow some players now as we go into game 3. I'd like to see chat's game 3 predictions. right
Even
now.
though we're not gonna
see it right now. But when
wrong way.
This way up
thing,
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not lying. Read the sign.
No, but once we figure it out, we will know, and you won't know until you watch it, and we can watch it in chat with you. I have to watch it anyway because I have to make sure that this whole thing actually works. So we will see. We're going on to the first point now here.
We're going to be taking this brawl onto point A of Varsity, I believe that is the map's name. And the Flashpoint game mode draw picks off Varsity to start the round off, taking support away from him. It's massive. Means less heals on the field. And we have Idiom swapping over to Kiriko this time around. This Kiriko's okay, not as good as Zilong, but still a pretty solid pick for Idiom. Oh my goodness, we got floating on it. We got a little bit of lag spike going on again. Sorry about that. EC's not in our ideal position right now. But this team fight is going, does look like it is pretty even, but Vandals are going to capture the point to start it off. Anyone who's not familiar with this game mode, think Hardpoint from Call of Duty to an extent, where it's going to be rotating after enough points have been captured. You can see the percentages up in the top corner. It ticks up pretty fast, and it's the first to 3 win. Does not look like much is going on right now. Waiting for the University of Houston to regroup and try to charge against our Vandals that are going to be holding defense on this point right here. Raspberry doing tracer things, going to be poking around the back as their enemy tracer does try to dive the point on their opponent. Able to lose it, they were able to successfully escape. Legion playing Zarya this time around, unfortunately, is going to lose to that Junker Queen in that tank fight right there. Idiom's taking the high ground, trying to poke out some damage with those kunais on Kiriko. And they do not seem to be too suspecting of them out there. Going to keep spamming out, and Draw picks up Varsity once again, but Draw gets picked up himself by Zell. Unfortunate. Trying to track down that Lucio, super low health for him. Idiom with a massive headshot onto the Reaper to take him out, but Raspberry gets taken out himself by the Lucio. We've got Super Snowman running the Moira this time around. Very interesting pick. I've never seen Super Snowman play Moira before. And Vandals do lose the point right there, and we're going to try to regroup and take it back and see if we can't capture point A.
So far, so good. Gators are actually holding up some pretty decent defense for this first point. Just some angles that are not really being pushed correctly, I think.
Post bomb does fall onto the ground right there and picks off Draw from the Tracer. Very good post bomb placement from Gator, but Raspberry does pick off their Tracer himself. Vandal's still at that number disadvantage, not the spot you want to be in. You get pulled in by that Zarya, or the Junker Queen knife right there. Trying to take the fight, throw some spams down this chokehold back and forth between the two teams. As they're all grouped up into a ball right there, just waiting for a Vandal to slip in and take them out. Draw comes in with the death boss and pick off. It'd be Lucio running into overtime. Draw with 2 massive picks, a tank and a support. Does look like Coalescence is being used on the field right now by the Gators. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? Idiot picks off all the Oh my, it looks like Vandals are going to take this team fight and probably the point. Running Tracer away. At super low health, Raspberry does end up catching up, picking him off, and that does look like it was a team fight victory for the Vandals.
Heck yeah. I think that's going to be point A for them.
Oh my goodness, what is this Lucio doing?
Trying to use the beat as a last attempt to capture points, but getting taken out by Draw.
Oh, unfortunate.
Draw with the shutdown tonight is going
right
insane.
There. Let's go.
That's Draw's second shutdown tonight, I believe.
I think so. Yeah, Draw has been shutting them down pretty quickly. Lucio just trying to keep himself alive for as fast as possible while his team regroups with that speed. Unfortunately, did not play out for them, but fortunate for us because that is what we love to see. Vandals taking some points.
For sure, for sure.
And it looks like they are successfully able to get to point B first. And now it's just going to be a matter of holding them back to see if that they can capture the points while we wait for it to unlock. Oh my goodness, Raspberry taking that back corner like he loves to do. Try to get those picks. Gonna get bubbled by the Zarya too. It looks like Vandals are successfully able to start capturing first point until they get contested by the enemy Tracer. See a little bit of Tracer 1v1. No, we are not. That Tracer is fleeing. They do not want to miss Raspberry. Do not blame him. Alright, super low health for our Zarya. Does get picked off by the Reaper Death Boss, and super low health on the Reaper right there. Able to get picked off by Draw. Numbers are looking relatively even right now. As it looks like it is just Raspberry and Draw versus the Zell on tank, and Draw able to pick him off. successfully holding the point for the Vandals while we wait for everybody to come back. Draw is the only one on the playing field right now surviving this massacre. Very close team fight for both teams. Oh, and it looks like Gators are grouping onto point to try to capture. We're going to teleport on, try to contest. Not let them do that. Give more points in for the Vandals to get the higher percentage rate. Alright, Gators are diving in, coming in, guns blazing with that coalescence flying. Trying to do some damage, trying to shield. Not unsuccessful picking anybody off until the Legion gets picked off by Tracer. Oh, DPS are picking off supports and tanks against our Vandals, and there goes another Vandal support down. And it does look like everybody, it does not look like any Vandals are left except for Raspberry. Gonna try and flee. Try to flee the scene, gonna successfully probably get this health pack right here, wait for the team to come back so that he can flank and they group up and dive the point.
Soothing your wounds.
Alright, we do have a Kitsune Rush ready for Vandals to use. Let me get some heals right back up, get us all good. Oh my goodness, Tracer dive, where's that? Ooh, pick onto Raspberry. Oh, Raspberry with 2 picks back to back into Reaper and Moira off the playing field. Draw ended up picking off Zell too. Things are looking good for our Vandals right now as Lucio goes down to the Beta Coalescence. Tracer's the only one on the field, gets picked off by Raspberry. Love to see it. That's a TK, that is a victory in that team fight right there, and it does look like Vandals might successfully capture point 2 unless they get some contesting onto the point.
Last minute Lucio ults once again.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna be charging point C now. And that is a up 2-0 for the Vandals. Can they keep this momentum and successfully capture point 3 and win the round right here?
It seems like so far they've been able to prove that they definitely have the capability to. As you can see, like towards the end of that capture, they've gotten TKs and just pretty much secured that point for them.
Very, very true.
Honestly, it might just be the pattern that they need to follow there.
Super low health on that enemy tank. Trying to pick him up. Oh, and Raspberry is able to make the Reinhardt fall. Oh, gets caught in that. Gets caught by the Moira. Probably going to be taking that little 1v1 as we see our Vandals are coming in, not able to successfully capture. Oh, maybe so. Legion coming in with that Zarya charge. Able to melt down the Orisa. The Lucio flees, not wanting anything to do with it. Raspberry picks off that enemy Tracer once again, and Vandals are able to successfully capture the point first.
Hell yeah. Look at that.
Over here.
Okay. I
Over here.
wasn't exactly sure that. I mean, they were in a tight spot. I was surprised how well they were able to redirect so quickly.
Me too.
I mean, I say surprised. Like, I know that Parker has a much better hold on the team this year. I just, I'm not used to speaking so highly of the Overwatch
no, me
team.
neither. They were our laughing stock last season.
And I mean, no offense to them. We love you guys. But, like, there was a reason that we did not stream them.
Exactly. Oh, massive Graviton surge picks up 4 people. B is dropped to try to keep them alive, and unfortunately it does seem to do so. But super low health. This Reinhardt is just coming in, trying to fight for himself, fight for glory. Oh, Idiom picks off that Lucio. Alright, this Reinhardt is trying to keep himself alive as he has no barrier, and he gets picked off by Draw. Love to see it. 75% being held by the Vandal right now as they pick off team member after team member for the Gators.
Oh my god!
Trying to hit gets picked off by Draw. Alright, Gators got one more shot to try to take this point. It looks like the Vandals will take it. Lucio tries to come in once again on his own. You are putting your team at such a bad spot by doing that, bro. And that is
game.
Vandals take that 3-0.
That. I don't even know what to say. I'm just like, damn. Well,
yeah, there was some pretty close team fights. It felt like it was an absolute stomp. I mean, it kind of was because it wasn't 3-0. But it wasn't like they 100%ed them out and closed the bracket. But
this play of the game is kind of crazy, though, I will
Draw
say.
does go pretty crazy. Oh my, and there's another one.
Second draw play of the game.
Yeah, that's true.
Back-to-back star player
that
tonight.
10-player kill streak.
So far, I will say that the games are looking really, really good. I think it's best of 5?
I believe so.
Yeah, so...
it could be best of 7 now, but I'm fairly certain.
Because do they have to play through each game mode?
I think so.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure.
Well, they've won. They're pretty much 3-0.
We're up to.
Oh wait, no, it's 2. Yeah, it's 2-0. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, we're gonna be going to push next map.
My favorite game mode with the. I mean, it has the robot. The robot's
I do
nice.
like the robot. The robot's pretty cool, but push itself.
Yeah, no, this is Not a great game mode, but you know, I'm sure Vandals will be able to prevail.
I think so.
I don't know. Maybe some of them enjoy push.
Could
for
be.
some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why
It's just
they
like-
would.
They just took the good push
I
and
don't know if
replaced
I-
it with robot, and it just made it so much worse.
Yeah. I don't know if I prefer the 2CP though.
I
love the 2CP
don't
maps.
either. I don't think.
But the game mode, I felt real nostalgic for it at one point, and I went back to go play it in arcade, and I was like,
This is.
wait.
I
maybe
remember why
do
no one liked
not
this
like
now.
game mode, yeah, but the maps are so good on that game mode. Like you got Hanamura, you got Temple of Anubis, Paris, Horizon Lunar Colony. All those maps are amazing. Like they're beautiful maps, but the game mode, just unfortunate.
This is not a good game mode at all. Too sad, but we can only deal with what we have in the present, and right now we have moving a robot back and forth.
Yeah.
Which is what we're about to see take place as we prepare to enter the pre-round stage. Agent Select is ending just soon. We will be able to see what the Vandals will be running for this next round. Pretty much a similar comp. Now we are in. There we go.
I'm still very confused on why Super Snowman is running this Moira. I have never seen him play Moira before. He is very good at Baptiste, very good at Ana, and very good at Mercy too. So seeing him run Moira, it's interesting. I mean, I do understand that Idiom is a very good Ana player himself, prefers the Ana, but it also has been playing Kiriko right now. So it's an interesting comp. Love seeing the Legion play the ball. Interesting choice. And yeah, I think our DPS is
Look at it roll around.
That Tracer Reaper comp.
How can you take this thing seriously?
He's just a professional guy, able to pilot drive up onto that Tracer, get him super low health, and force that recall.
Oh my
Tracer,
god.
get out of here.
Running into everybody. Call that shit
Another
a
massive
strike. Oh my
Setting
god.
everybody up right now.
Oh my
Coming in,
god.
swinging around, came in like a wreck. And no picks have been taken on this team fight to start us off. Everyone's keeping each other alive. Oh, and unfortunately, Draw does go down first this round. And it does look like, oh no, there goes Idiom too. Who's gonna take the little robot first? It does look like the Gators are going to end up getting this first push with their little robot friend right now. Legion is being forced to flee as this Tracer does try to follow.
Who does Tracer think she is?
For
what does she
real.
think she's going to do?
Sticking that background, just shooting little pellet guns at a big old wrecking ball, coming in, pilot driving him, and gonna flee. Everything. Raspberry is coming in, just spraying and praying all against the University of Houston. Seeing if we can't rack up a pulse bomb real quick. Gonna be forced to flee, take that health pack as they are being tricked by that Reaper, or the Lucy. Raspberry does end up picking off the enemy Moira though. As Super Snowman pops Coalescence, coming in, not getting any takes with it so far. Obviously massive heal, and there goes the enemy Tracer to the hand of the Legion. Idiom taking a fight to the Jungle Queen and winning, not backing down to that tank player. Love to see
He held that for
support.
so long.
Genji
That's
trying to stall the
awesome.
point, and Genji goes down. Looks like Vandals do successfully hold them back, prevent them from pushing the bot any further, and are going to take control of the barrier themselves now. Legion playing up top by those stairs, where the Gators are probably trying to run down from, but are met with a giant little ball of anger and a little hamster piloting it.
It's a beautiful round so far.
Does get picked by the jagged blade from Queen to be getting pulled in as, oh my goodness, Raspberry taking a risky play, coming in the background, trying to dive against both the supports. Moira is forced to fade, but it's super low health. Does get picked off
there it is.
successfully by Raspberry, but Idiom falls down as well. As one support down for each team. Now both supports are down, and those Super Snowman does get picked off by the enemy Tracer. All the Vandals are low health, no supports on the field, and it does seem as if Gators won that fight and are going to recoup with the robot. And it does look like, oh my goodness, we have Legion sitting up top. Oh, looks like they were trying to pile drive down to drop all the mines on top of them, but unsuccessfully able to do so as they are spotted and picked off by the team. Oh, Raspberry does get stuck with that enemy tracer bomb. Evades, runs away from the rest of the team though, so he doesn't take anybody else with him. His Legion does drop the mines, picking off Lucio. And this Junker Queen going full aggro right now, trying to 3v1 the rest of the Vandals, and gonna flee. Knows well that this is not the spot they want to be in. Oh, draw coming in, popping the death boss and picking up 2, picking up 3. There goes draw once again. Could we see another draw play of the game for the third game in a row? Very likely. Just got 3K on his own, and University of Houston was not able to push the barrier that far due to very, very tight defense from the Vandals, not letting him push it, playing that point close so that they were contesting. And they're going to come back and try pushing the robot once again on their own. There he goes. Little guy is moving, getting some more distance between the two teams. All right, getting our teammates healed up. As a rough seeing our supports do. And
oh my god!
Oh wow! Hello? What is Raspberry doing?
Hello?
Diving in on that 3v1.
He's way too deep.
Oh my goodness! Able to successfully recall. Gonna try and flee the scene. Oh, it's picked off by the Genji. But the Vandals are still pushing. That robot's still moving. Oh, no, now they can test in that 5v1, 3v1. Yeah, there goes Idiom. Legion's still alive, gonna be starting to back out a bit as the enemy Moira picks off 2 of our Vandals. Looks like our Legion and Raspberry are sticking together right now. And they passed that halfway mark. Legion sitting up top in that typical little ball spot, just hide from them, and gonna come in, surprise, drop down, not pile drive though. Very interesting call. Clip on, build that momentum, just be a little pest to him. Get up top, send the Gators flying right back up as she's able to successfully contest this point, not letting them move it while everybody else is fighting it out. We're making sure that this robot is not being taken. Oh, and this little sneaky back cap, trying to take the bot away as this Tracer does catch on to poke out our Legion just a bit. Successfully able to get to the health pack right before them. Don't get that health. Takes it for herself. All right, getting our supports and our other Vandals coming back. Legion going to be taking this back route to try and maybe drop the mines onto them to not let them push that barrier anymore because the mines will be there. This does successfully drop the mines. No picks are taken off of it yet. No one's falling into it. Point is being contested. Super low health for the Queen does get picked off by draw. What are we looking at? The Gators are trying to regroup, trying to take the point. The Vandals are kind of coming in, forcing them to flee. Tracer in deep. Team fights going on back to back. Nobody's dropped yet. Still sticking with the same comp. Super Sonic still winning. Trying to 1v1 this Tracer, does successfully turn around and find them. Tracer super.
Oh my god!
Off and Raspberry picks off the Genji too. There we go. Numbers advantage for the Vandals.
Looking for that second on that Lucio there.
Tries to flee, gets taken down with the by Raspberry with the assist from Super Snowman, taking away most of the health. Getting them at the end. Super low health for the tank as they get picked off too. Vandals keep on pushing, keep this little robot going away, getting them further and further. Oh my goodness, Legion is just running all around, swinging like crazy, doing that wrecking ball stuff. And massive pile driver, able to get the ultimate off of it with enough damage being done. Fully charges the ult. We do, looks like, oh my goodness, we have a ton of ultimates for our Vandals right now. Oh, unfortunately, draw falls flat. Two, probably looking to get that Death Blossom, but gets picked off himself, and so does Idiom. 1v1 in this Tracer right here is Super Snowman. They're fighting over that health pack, like, no, I'm gonna take the health pack. And they just try to poke damage on each other, but Tracer does end up fleeing the scene. Vandals are regrouping. Legion coming in from the back, going to escape after pile driving on top of them. And the Tracer is trying to put him down. Super Snowman popping 4 lessons from the high ground, aiming down. And there goes Lucio, and there goes May. Got ults on the field, enemy coalescence is up to. Incredible tracking by Raspberry right now onto that Moira, but draw coming in, picking up 2 of them on his own. Super Snowman picking off that Tracer once again, and they take the robot back to themselves, and they're going to keep him going. Keep on moving, little buddy. Interesting position for Legion. Probably waiting for them to come through to see if they can't get a pick off of it. Here we go. Legion going to come back. It looks like the ball is coming in along with the rest of the team. Perfect damage, hiding around back to this. Very great against this. Can't shoot through the bus. Here draws a super low hug, trying to get the kill back up. Looks like he's able to. His super rushes on the field, but so is the deep enemy. Lucio is all able to survive just a little bit longer from that Wraith, get healed up as Legion drops the bombs and picks off 2 of the Gators back to back. There goes Raspberry picking off the Moira once again, but unfortunately Idiom does fall flat in this team fight. Alright, we just got this Junker Queen on the field, and the Moira looks like 2, and there goes the maid, there goes the Queen. And the Vandals are going to keep that little robot push moving a little bit more. Raspberry going to dip back to the back like he's kind of been doing. Legion picks off the Lucio once again. That's going to be putting them at a number disadvantage. Keeping him down, keeping him away from the fight for those extra 10 seconds. Oh my goodness, there goes Alchemist. Or Alchemy lost. I guess I'm sorry if I keep on trolling, bro.
I think it's Alchemy lost or something.
Yeah. They able to evade the pile driver by sticking in that ice block and going to pop out with the blizzard that is going to force the Vandals to flee. And this team fight looks like it is being lost by the Vandals right now, but there's such little time left on the clock, and there's such a big gap between the 2 teams. If Vandals are able to successfully regroup and take them out this team fight, that could be game right here, or we will go into overtime and what could become an even closer game. Legion coming in from top.
Huge pile driver.
Gets stunned, but able to successfully get maximum overhealth from the hamster ability, because it was by all of the teammates. They're all playing this point right now. None of them want to pull a C9 and dip. Oh, but unfortunately there's pulse bombs and there's mimes on the field. That is not looking good for the Gators. They're getting picked off one after another. 2 from Snowman, 1 from Legion, another one from Legion on her own. This only Roadhog is trying to successfully keep himself alive, and there he goes.
There it is.
David has slain Goliath, and that is round 4. 4, I think. Was this
game 4?
Yeah, this is game 4. Being taken by the Vandals. We are up 3-0. You got GG's in the chat. I believe we were right that it was a first of 5.
Yeah.
Oh, we did not get a replay of the game, but we got Legion. Massive hamster strength. Let's see what this was. Massive pile driver. There goes the bombs. And there goes 1. There goes another. There goes this little Moira trying to hold on as they get picked off to it. 15-player kill streak from Legion. Absolutely insane.
Absolutely went crazy during these games.
Oh yeah, it does look like that is the set.
Yeah.
Vandals Overwatch 1!
Yeah, let's go. Oh, that was so bad.
I love to see it. Very stoked to see that.
Yeah, no, it feels really good to have a game that I kind of care about actually win for once.
Yeah.
Losing
all last season, coming back, winning their first game in 3-1. I'm super proud of them.
Going crazy. I mean, of course, I trash on the Overwatch team, but it's because I love them.
Exactly.
And that hate has blossomed into pure firepower.
Exactly.
We're bringing on to the field that we're using to steal games now.
Yeah.
Yeah, our first real win ever.
Yes, I'm so stoked. I'm so glad that we got to cast this for them too. Yeah, so shoot. I mean, 6:30 for us right now. Don't know when you guys will be seeing us.
Yeah.
But thanks for watching that game with us.
Yeah. Hope you guys have a great night. I don't know what's going.
There could be something going on after this. We're not sure. It's a testing phase for us all.
Feel free to reach out to us at our normal outlets. We got the Instagram. We got the Discord server. We even have a dono link. We don't know if the command is working or if it's pasted anywhere, but it exists.
It's on our Twitch about page.
Okay.
If you go onto Twitch,
so it is there.
You can find it there.
Yeah. If you're not already following the channel, please do so. Helps us out. We just recently hit 300, making some great growth for our first year as like kind of an official program. And we could not have done it without you guys so far. So thank you, obviously, from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for coming in and watching this kind of experimental stream.
Yeah.
And we hope to catch you guys live Soon.
Next week, hopefully, we will get to be casting Overwatch live. I'm gonna fight for it. Help me fight for it. We want Overwatch live, and we want to cast it.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys.